Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so I hope now that I'm back, I will really put my foot down on this and try to do weekly episodes. Not the episodes, weekly, what do you even call this? Teasers, weekly teasers on Saam, and get to talk or read through instead of just having this play out, so that way I can share my thoughts. It will also be nice to hear what you guys think with some of the things happening in Skeem and the storylines, what you're hoping to see or interested in, everything and anything to do with Skeem. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So on Monday, so this teaser will be from Monday, the 10th of March 2025 to Friday, the 14th of March 2025. So on Monday, Mapit is confronted with damning evidence that could destroy her entire life. I'm guessing this is something to do with whatever she got going with DJ Thomas, but knowing Skeem, you never know. They like to exaggerate sometimes, where they sort of give this impression that this is, or they lead you in a certain direction. Only once you watch the episode, you realize how wrong it went. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. Crazy Kazi, I'm even saying that, realizes she may have placed her trust in the wrong person with Melita. This is one of those new storylines. I really don't have much to say on this besides just to wait it out and see how or where they go with this storyline. It will be interesting to see. I think Melita is one of those OG characters that deserve a seat on the table when you're talking about Skeem OGs. And over the years, Melita's character hasn't really got the chance to showcase what she's all about. The only time we ever got introduced or see a glimpse into her character is through the cheating scandals. Outside of that, we were never given the chance to really get to know her. So it would be nice to see what they do with her this time, as we get involved a bit more into a character. Alfred imposes his authority on Evelyn. There's a dog barking outside. I'm not sure. Hopefully the audio doesn't get the audio doesn't get too. What's the word that I'm looking for? This dog is really starting to. Okay. Hopefully my audio doesn't get messed up because of that. So anyway, Alfred imposes his authority on Evelyn. There is something missing. There is some kind of a storyline missing at the TEF High School, because I think for now, things, it's like they're trying some stuff, but they're not really working. They tried with Carol's storyline about the debt and the loan shark, but it didn't really go anywhere. And now they're trying to play this Evelyn versus Alfred to see who's gonna eventually get the seat of being the principal. And I'm not sure if they're just playing the long-term game where they want this to play out for as long as possible, which again, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, given they don't have any other storyline that's going on at the school. But anyway, it will be interesting to see where this goes. On Tuesday, 11 March 2025, Mapiti devises a plan to silence her nemesis and safeguard her secret. Okay, going back to the Monday one, I think this is a hint of what could be happening. planning to select her nemesis. I think someone found out the I think someone found out what she's been doing with DJ Thomas, and the person is obviously threatening to expose. I'm assuming because that could be the only secret really to Mapiti. So that's my guess. My guess is someone find out, and the person is now threatening her to expose her secret. Crazy discovers that her new model is more dangerous than she thought. Again, this is Melita that we are talking about. I think something that has been synonymous with her character is how dangerous she can be, especially when she doesn't get what she wants. So this will be interesting to see. I love every time what they do with Melita's character each time, especially seeing that Skeem Saam has been on TV screens for over a decade, but we know so little about Melita besides that she's a very dangerous person not to be messed with, and also that she liked married guys. Besides that, there's no really depth into a character. And with this, again, they're playing with that idea of how dangerous he is. I'm just not sure if we already got the picture of how dangerous he is from the previous storylines. I think this time they should have went with something a little different, but we'll see how it plays out. Charles and Salomina are shaken by revelations about Makwene's speech at school. Finally, Charles and Salomina expect the Kunutus are back on screen. I just don't know with this Kunutu storyline what's really happening, or I just don't know. I like the insight that they are trying to at least educate people or parents on why it's important to not overplay your hand in terms of allowing your pride to take the front seat when it comes to your kids and what kind of school they go to. Those kinds of pressures where it's like, don't what's the saying about the Joneses? Something about the Joneses now slipped my mind. So anyway, with this storyline, it's like, yeah, we got that message there, but is there anything then that they can do with this character? I think Charles is one of those entertaining characters. It's always nice to see him on screen, so it would be nice to see what they can do with him. So Monday, Wednesday. Mapis is thrilled after finding the perfect place for her Redden what? Redden what? I don't even know this one, but I'm guessing her malicious ways, her adultery. I think this means that. Even though I can't exactly pronounce this way. But anyway, I thrilled after finding the perfect place for her. So it looks like she's still bent, and she's not looking back. She still wants to see where this goes. Not sure though what is the end game for both her and DJ Thomas. Do they think eventually Mapis is gonna divorce and they get together happily ever after, or it's just a fling, or they're just going with the flow to see what? I still don't know. I guess with time, that will be what's the word that I'm looking for? Why do I keep forgetting words today? So I guess we'll see as time goes. But again, knowing Skeem Saam, they're gonna drag this for as long as they can, and as long as they want. I don't know why they like dragging their storylines. So yeah, we'll see. The new phase of Crazy Beauty worries about a past resurfacing and overshadowing a newfound fame. Obviously, we know what this is, and Crazy also hinted that this will be part of a plan to expose his Manita's secrets, to use that as fuel for people to buy a product. Um, um, I think, in business at the end of the day, they say scandal is what sells, right? There's no bad publicity. So good bad, there's no such thing as bad publicity. And if people can talk about your product, whether in good terms or bad terms, that is still free exposure, free exposure. So this is a win for Crazy either way. Is it morally okay? It's not, of course it's not, but it's the world of business. It's very cruel. And if you're not, if it's too hot in the kitchen, as they say, just get out of the kitchen. Tensions rise at Berry FM with the arrival of the new employee. I'm assuming I saw a clip today March, what is today, Wednesday? Today on Wednesday, I saw a clip of this other guy that Mapit was sort of seen too close with, and DJ Thomas didn't take lightly to that. I think this character or this new employee, I think it might be that guy. So it will be interesting to see again. But I think the storyline, though, it's predictable. The new person comes in, Mapite gets too cozy, DJ Thomas gets jealous, and the whole thing, But what I would really love to see is how they end this. I can see that they keep trying to prolong it and introduce new characters as the story progresses, which is a good thing. But I just hope that the ending, if it even gets to the ending, because Skeem, the writers have this thing of studying storylines and they never really finish them, and you just sort of forget about those storylines, and then months in, voila, the character is back again, but they're on some different storylines. So this will be it will be interesting to see the ending. I just hope that the ending is as satisfying as the building up to the ending, but then we'll see. Okay, so Thursday, what's happening Thursday? Mr. Homu begs for some love back from his ex-wife while Kamu's plans are disrupted. Wait, who's Kamu? Who's Kamu? Okay, I'll get Kamu. Okay, Mr. Homu begs for some love, so I'm guessing they're talking about Ivy here. And this is, I always said that Mr. Homu and Ivy, how they went about things, I think it was a drastic measure what they did. I think they should have, separated and tried to see after a while if they can reconcile, and then only then decide that, okay, maybe it's, we should divorce. I think they just rushed too quick into divorce, and now obviously Mr. Homu begging for love back. I don't think it's because he doesn't love Mabita anymore. I just think the grass that he thought is greener on the other side, it's actually not greener, it's just painted green kind of situation. I still don't know who Kamu is here, so I can't really talk about Kamu. Or could it be the HR person? What's his name? What's the HR person? Okay, I think next time, if I ever get to see this, I think I'll know who it is. I think I'll know who it is. Now I can't even think of who this person is. Oh, Leto put Kwaito in his place. I think Kwaito, this could be the situation with him and towards the differences. There are differences with whether Chibo should get a gun or not. I think Waito, he's Waito is in pain because of what happened with him and Lizzie. And whatever he's saying now, it comes from a place of pain instead of an emotion, instead of a place of logic. Is it okay for someone to get a gun or not? Should they decide to? I think that's a personal choice. I can't say no, you shouldn't, or blah blah because of the bad experiences that I had. If you feel that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. All I can do is support you. So I think he's overly emotional at the moment, and whatever he's saying, it comes from a place of pain. Whether it comes from a place of pain, you can't really dictate how people should live based on your experiences. If you don't want to get a gun, you shouldn't make it, like anyone closest to you shouldn't get a gun. So anyway, again, we'll see if she was ever ends up getting a gun this Friday. Felix Hopani returns to TEB, determined to uncover the truth. Determined to uncover. Felix, I'm trying to think here. Felix returns to TEB. Felix, is it Melita's ex? I'm not sure. If they are referring to Melita's ex. So it would be nice to see whatever they're talking about here. It would be nice to see. Mapiti and DJ Thomas put out one fire only to spark a new one. I think this is that assumption that I'm making, that someone found out about them and the person threatened Mapiti, and Mapiti sort of dealt with the situation, and only they dealing Mapiti and DJ Thomas, it looks like they both dealt, I'm guessing somewhere down the line. Mapiti told DJ Thomas, and they both made a plan to put out that fire, but only to spark a new one. Could it be that someone else found out, or I'm guessing someone else found out? I'm guessing someone else found out, or it has to be that. If not that, it means somehow, some way, they are. I was thinking of maybe a picture of them together leaking online or something like that, which is the spark. But whatever spark is basically means something or someone is now going to have or know this secret that they have. Melita makes a promise and breaks it on the very same day. I wonder what promise this is. Again, I think I'm gonna say it again, with Melita's character and what they're doing with the character, I really enjoy it. I just hope they go a different way with their character this time, because whatever they seem to be doing with the character is the same thing every time. It is the same thing, just different characters. It's the same characteristics that they're trying to show about Melita, but it's we know those characters. Can we maybe see her as the business woman, how she will handle a success or building up her success as a business woman, because that's what she used to do when she was introduced to the screen. She was doing some tender thing at the university, and after that, then that sort of just died after who took over. It was Alfred and his shenanigans that took over that tender story. But after that, then it has always just been cheating scandals, or how dangerous she is. Like, we already know that. Can we just give us a new thing about her character? I think her character is very rich in that there's so much you can do with a character because of the kind of personality her character has. And it's one of those, one of those I can say characters that you can literally just put them in any kind of storyline, they will still do very well. And they are not fully utilizing that. And I hope they get to know that. Overall, if you look at Skeem, Saam and What's Happening, you don't have a very compelling and strong storyline currently. Everything seems wishy-washy, and it's like they've lost their footing somehow. And I wouldn't be surprised to hear that they have actually changed the writers, or the writers who were there 5 years ago are no longer there now. That wouldn't be a surprise to me, because I feel something has changed. Creative-wise, something has changed. But anyway, that will be it for now. Until next time, I'm young, I'm out.